Hey everyone, welcome back to Katchum-All's YouTube channel. I wanted to make a video because today I did my first pre-release event for the One Piece TCG. I ended up going 3-1, ended up taking third place. Actually, way better than I thought I would do, being my first time actually competing. I played a little bit with my friends at work. That's about all the experience I really had. For pre-release events, if you don't know, you end up getting a promo pack with this Luffy, and then you ended up getting this promo card, Girl. But this Luffy plays as all colors, and as every leader type, every ability type, so any card would work with it. And then here is what the sealed pack was looking like. And then also too, for the pre-release of tournament, you ended up getting 6 packs to rip from. You make your deck from there. I'll show you the deck that I had at the end. See what you guys think, what you think of it. And the one card I did pull for my 6 packs so far was this Gold Dawn. It's cool as crap. And then these two were the pre-release 4 cards packs, because I did end up getting a booster box. And then this was the card I pulled for being in the tournament. And then for taking third place in the tournament, I ended up getting 6 more packs also. I opened up a few. I opened those 6 up, and I ended up pulling that SR Carrot. I have them organized right here, what I've pulled so far. And then my decks are my deck that I have for the colors are underneath. I'll again show you that at the end. But I was going to make this video and to open up this booster box from op-14 and see what we're going to end up getting. Ryuma, Iso, Sachin Penguin, Charlotte Pudding, Ingram, Strive to Surpass Me, Roronoa Zoro, Portia, Hurry Up and Make Me the Pirate King, ooh, Crocodile, Odin, ooh, Monkey D. Luffy, and Chaka and Pell. Is that alt art? Nope. It's from EVO4. That's a cool card. First pack not too terrible. I know when at the end of the tournament, a bunch of people were ripping their boxes. No one pulled the manga, so I'm praying there's a chance I pull that manga Mihawk. That'd be cool as crap. This card helped me a lot in the tournament, gave me +1 in my leader. Ryuma again. This card came in clutch too because it's a rush character, so I can attack any of their characters on the rush on the first turn. And then I could draw, for each of my Neptune characters, I could draw that many number of cards, and then I would have to trash that many cards I drawed, but that card came really handy too in the tournament. Nice little blocker. Miss Wednesday. Ooh, Mr. 3. And, ooh, a king. That's actually really cool. It sucks. I lost. The only loss I had was the guy that took first place in the tournament. It was out of 16. And even though I only had 1 loss, I was hoping to get the girl character card. I was hoping to get that. It had the stamp winner. First and second took it, so I was hoping I would end up getting second, so I could at least have that winner card. But the other guy that first place beat, he ended up beating me. I guess the way they do their wall leader card, the way they do their like percentages and stuff, depending on like the other people you played against and you beat, it goes based off Tashigi, and it goes based off the percentage of their wins, and it helps your percentage. And I missed all Sunday. Miss Nico Robin. But it sucked. I didn't place top 2, but I did place top 3. For the first tournament, that's first time actually going out and playing against other people than just a friend at work. It was really interesting. It was fun and definitely nerve-wracking. I was basically shaking the whole time because I was hoping I would actually do good and win. And honestly, after my first one, I was surprised I won. Calmed down after the second, going into the second game. Then towards the end, I started freaking out again because like, holy crap, I'm about to win too. And then when I won the third one, it was going into the finals. I was praying I'd actually win. I didn't think I would make it that far. Ooh, Perona. And ooh, another Jinbei. This card came in clutch too, being a 8,000 blocker. I'm gonna open 2 more, and then I'm gonna let Haley's Katchum-All's mom open a pack or 2. Hoping to get an SP or something really cool from these. Just something have nice for my collection. Now this was another good blocker too, an 8,000 blocker, Whitebeard. And also you reveal 1 card on the top of your deck. If it's a Whitebeard pirate, draw 2, discard 1. It's gonna be good for the ace deck. Mr. 4, Self Black. Bluegrass, that was actually a really good one too. I used for my deck. This one came in clutch too. You have 2 or less lives. One of your opponent's cards can't attack you for a counter. That saved my butt a bunch of times from losing life. Ooh, and another Jinbei. I think I'm 1 Jinbei away from a whole playset. Open up the 1 more, and then you get to open up 2. Or so. Praying for that alt leader, Doflamingo. That's one of the decks I want to make. Miss Double Finger, Senor Pink, Soft Boil himself. Ooh. And it seemed too that there's a lot of Thriller Bark cards, so the Gecko Moria deck looks like it's going to be a really good one too. Bird Neptune. That one kind of screwed me on my final game. Nice pudding blocker. Ooh. It's good for the Kuja Pirates. Baby 5. Hurt make me Pirate King. Ooh. A nice little Kaido. Yeah, this one, if you put 2 Dawn cards back in your Dawn deck, it gains Rush, and then you can rest up one of your opponents at the cost of 7 or less. So that helps out a lot. And then, ooh, a Sugar. I need that for my Dofi deck. Let me move these cards here in front of me out of the way a little bit. Here, honey, you want to rip too? Oh, if I see that red leader back, I'm opening it. Ooh, it's a Dawn pack. You know, good luck to get another. Oh, give me another gold Dawn. That'd be cool as crap. All right, there's your packs. Let's see what she ends up getting. Beijing. Seru. Ooh, another Whitebeard. Apu. Another one of the sisters. Oh, I thought that was the alt art. I went crazy there. Nice. Mihawk leader. And then, ooh, another one of those guys. And they're block. No, they're double tap. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's good. And then regular Dawn. All right, next pack, hon. Let's see what you get on the last one, mate. Well, for now. God, I hate her Devil Fruit. There's Boa Snake. Regular Chicken Pal. Nice little blocker. Nice, another one of those. Good for my new Jinbei deck I'll be making. Bullet String. Another Birdman. Ooh, Calvin Dish. Ooh, he's a rush. Nice. Oh, nice. Fisher Tiger. Needed that one. Ooh, another king. And then, ooh, a kid. Not too bad. A bunch of cards there for a couple of the decks. Kind of thought about doing a Kaido deck with the purple Kaido with these new supports for Kaido, because it's going to turn, I feel like it's going to turn out being really good. Haven't quite decided yet. I'll have to kind of go through and see what I have for everything. All right. Oh, nice, another killer. Ooh, I haven't got him yet, that'd be good. What does that do? Trash 3 cards from the top of your deck, knock out one of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 1. I feel like that'd be good for the Gecko Moria deck. Getting cards out of your deck in your grave. A nice little blocker. Stuff black. This is a nice 2K counter to have. Oh, that's new. It's Golden Week. Draw 2 cards and trash 2 from your hand. Nice. And it's a 2K block counter. Hawkins. Another Yes Up. Ooh, there we go. Virgo. And then a Gecko Moria. SR. On play, select up to 1 Thriller Bark Pirate type character with a cost of 4 or less from your trash and play it or add it to the top of your life. Ooh, okay. Then trigger play up to 1 character with a cost 4 or less from your trash. Being a 8 cost, 10,000, I probably wouldn't want to activate the trigger if I drawed it. In case you didn't know, if you draw a card from your life after you're taking a hit and it has a trigger and you activate the trigger, unless the trigger says go ahead and play that card after you activate the trigger, the card goes into your grave. Vista. Ooh, and it's a blocker. More Whitebeard Pirate stuff. Buffalo. Monkey Chuck. Mindstorm. Odin's Dad. Salamander Event. Disappointed. Crocodile. Trouble. I hate this guy. Ooh, nice. Another Shirahoshi blocker. That was a good one. And SR. Perron. Ooh, nice. I'd love to pull the Altar. Actually, I'd like to pull the SP of Perona. That'd be cool. See that one?
That's cool.
Let's see. Vista, Bluegrass. That other one's really good. It's a later gains 3K during this battle for a counter. This is their main effect. If there's a character with a cost of 0 or with the cost of 8 or more, all your characters with the type including Baroque works gain +3 cost until the end of your opponent's next phase. That's good if there's like a removal deck you're playing against. Baby 5. Coffin Boat. This is going to be good for the Mihawk. If your leader's Mihawk on play, draw 1 card at the end of your turn. If your leader is Mihawk, set up to 1 of your Dawn cards is active. That'd be good to keep active Dawns when you're using it. Once per turn, give 1 of your rested Dawns to your Puja Pirate type leader or character. Oh, that's actually good too. Ooh, Flame Dragon Torch. And then, oh, I got another. Ooh, that's a cool Luffy card. Then you have Law and Kid from Sabiota Archipelago arc, from that arc. I want to say that was after he punched the Celestial Dragon in the face. Save King. These cards have some beautiful artwork on them. Gladius. Shaka and Pell, another Oars, Shiru, the Marco Gang, Shark Breakfast, Rouge, Koala. Oh, okay. Ooh, nice. Got the hollow version of that. And then another boa. I gotta place it now with boa. Alright, let's see how many packs are left. Left side, right side?
Left.
Left side. Got 3, 4, 5. I'll pull one from the right. These 2 are going to be for hers next round. So I got these 4 here. I'm going to rip. Come on, alt leader. I want one. Still haven't got my hit for the box yet. Well, I think it's at least 2 to 3 hits, and I haven't got one yet. So hopefully it's here at the end. Diamante. So, well, it's only 1K blocker. I see hers is her triggers play this card. Then when you play this card, then you activate the effect. Instead of just trashing it when you activate it. More blockers. Ooh, nice, another Pika. Nice, another Fisher Tiger. Hawk. Monet, and... Ooh. Opposite leader pack. So far I've gotten the, I think I only need the crocodile leader and then the Jinbei leader. I think are the only ones I'm missing from the leaders from this. So if I get one of those ones. Koro. Chewy. And then the leader is... Ooh, there we go. The Jinbei leader. You may trash 1 card from your hand. Give up to 2 Rusted Dawn's cards to one of your fishmen or merfolk to type leader or character card. That would be really good. And I got an Ice Time. And then... Dr. Hogback. Try to go through these kind of quick. Beppo, Suppress Me, Zoro, Mr. 4, Odin. This one's good for Jinbei's your leader. 2 or less cards you could draw 2. Get some more cards in your hand. Koala, nice, a Rayleigh. I needed another Rayleigh. And then, ooh, Queen, nice. Man, still no Alta. Another leader pack. Diamante, Johnny. Ooh, another Whitebeard. Ryuma. Shark Breakfast. Mistone. Pudding. Dellinger, which I need that. Another Coffin Boat. Another Boa. Time for a counterattack. And... Ooh. That's a nice SR. Once per turn, if this character was played on this turn, set your Land of Wano type leader active. Ooh, so attack with my, if I had a Land of Wano leader, attack with her, reset, and attack again. That's actually a pretty cool card. All right, let me pre-open these 2 packs for her. Let's see what she gets. Wow, she's gonna end up pulling the alternate. or an SP. All right, there you go, hon. See what she gets. Sure. Miss Merry Christmas. Buffalo. Kinemon. Salamander. Mr. 9. Apu.
These are some funny names.
Oh, at least I got the Gecko Moria leader. Jesus Christ, how many leaders am I get? Ooh, nice. Ever White. I don't know if I need that for the deck. But... Ooh, there we go. Alt Art. Arlong. If your leader is a Fishman type, look at the 4 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to one of them with a cost of 2 or more. Add it to your hand, and place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. Heck yeah, put that back there. Alright. Shotgun Pell. Spider Mice. Senor Pink. Oars. Another one of those scaled Neptunians. Bluegrass. Salamander. Cavendish. Rand. Ooh, Das Bones. Mr.
This one's really cool.
Oh shit! The Kid Killer SP. Holy fuck. Of course, that's how it was gonna happen for me. Hell yeah. Check that back. I know what I'm sending in to get graded. Hell yeah. I think I should still get an SEC, a secret rare. I'm not for sure. Pretty sure there still should be one more hit left in the box. And hopefully I actually can pull it these last 4 packs. Or is it going to be typical? Everyone else in the house pulls the cards besides me. Every time, never fails.
Where are your good luck charms?
If Haley was home doing this, she probably would have pulled the manga panel for me.
Probably.
Killer. Don't worry, I'm here. Mr. 9. This is Golden Week. Yasop. Usopp. Jesus, I keep saying Yasop. Ooh, nice. A Zoro. I like that artwork. It's a Rush. Nice. And then... Ooh, that was a really good guard, too. You may, on play, you may rest this character and knock up to one of your opponent's rested characters with 8k power or less. And I actually do have a green Jinbei deck, so that card's definitely... Some of these green Fishman cards are definitely going to go in that Jinbei deck. Too bad it wasn't a green-blue... Oh, there's a Dawn. This might be a hit in this pack. Either Gold Dawn or alternate art. Please, please, please. This Double Finger. Issa. Oh. Shalom. Self-Black. The Groggy Monsters. Another Apu. Nice. Fishman Tiger. Bartolomeo. Useless Kid. Not Eustace, useless. And then, oh, for fun. Oh, and then, ooh, a different Dawn. That's Egghead Island Dawn. What does this do? You may rest 3 of your cards, knock all up to one of your opponent's rested characters was at 7,000 base power or less. Counter, your leader gains 3,000 for this battle. All right, 2 more packs. Please, at least an alt leader. I'll be happy with that too. Got an SP. Nope, no leader in this pack. Gladius. Hachan. Jewelry Bonnie. Chambers. Mr. 4. Suppress Me Zoro. Mr. 9. Mr. 5. And then, no. Ooh, nice. Another Shanks. I'll definitely take another Shanks. All right. Last pack magic. Please have a red back. At least one. Come on, give me the Dofi. Nope, no alt-art leader. That sucks. I hope this ain't a leader pack either. Oh, there's a hit in this. There's 4. Is this my manga panel? No. Kuro. Vista. Logi. Okay, another Law. Last 3 cards. This Wednesday. Up in a Bonclave. It's not terrible. At least I did get an SP and then Arlong alternate. I want to say one of these other cards might have been an alternate. I always have to go through and look. I don't remember which one it would have been. No, that's just an SR. I'll just have to look. But I'm gonna get these cards over here to show you what I ran in my deck that I built for the tournament. And for these tournaments, instead of like normally you will have a 50 card deck with 10 Dons and 1 leader. It's basically like a draft tournament. For a draft, you will do 40 cards, 1 leader of your choice, or you can use the all-colored Luffy that they provide for you, which that's what I ended up doing. And then you have to bring your own Dons as well. And then you just try to construct your deck the best you can and try to win. And I will show you what I ended up using. So to start off, I had Useless Kid for my blocker. Another blocker if I had 2 Don, Bartolomeo. The killer that once per turn I could give a rested Don to my leader. A Bluegrass, place one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 1 or less at the bottom of the deck. And when I attack, I could draw a card and then trash 1 card from my hand. I used her so that way if I rest this card, I could trash 1 card from my hand, and one of my Alabasta type characters are gained unblockable for the turn. So the card can't be blocked, so the attack will still go through. A Shirahoshi, a blocker, draw 1 card, play up to 1 your Fishman or Merfolk. Cost 3 or less. He had this Jinbei card so I could try to get more cards for my deck. Used him mainly just for it being a 2K counter so I can try to save myself from the attack. I played this so that way I could, on play, I could draw more cards, which that went well with the Shirahoshi. So my last game I summoned Shirahoshi and I had this card, so I was able to play it. And then I was able to draw another card. Of course, can't forget this 8,000 blocker. And then if I reveal a white weird card pirate on the top of my deck, then I get to draw 2 cards and discard 1. Another blocker to help save my life points. And for the green, of course, Scaled Neptunian for the rush character. Then on play, I could, for every Neptunian type character, draw a card for every Neptunian type character, like on the field, and then trash the same number of cards from your hand. I mainly just ran this one for the 4K for the counter, but also too, if I would have got a trigger, I could rest up a character that was 7K. So if they hit me for life and they still had more attacks to do, I could rest a character to hopefully survive another hit. Why did I run this one? when this character goes rested, knock up to one of your opponent's characters rested, the cost of 2 more. Just basically, if they have a blocker that was like 2 or less, or just a card that was kind of being a pest, I could just try to get rid of it. Usopp. Let's see. So I can set up to 2 Dons. Cards is active if my leader, which the Luffy is everything. Just give him 2 Dons. Odin, he's mainly just for 2K blocker. Of course, this one, knock out an opponent with 8K or less. That is rested. Heard this card's going to end up being really good for the carrot deck. But mainly, I just used it for the 3,000 power for a counter. Kinemon, I have this played so that way when I play the card, I'll be able to set up 3 of the Dons so that way I can get 3 extra Dons, put some more power onto my cards to hit a little bit stronger than, and if I get knocked out, I can rest one of my opponent's cards so that way I can try to save myself from an attack. Of course, Jinbei for a blocker, strong blockers. Now the Shanks is going to be really good because on your turn, when this card is rested, if your opponent has a character with 7,000 base power or less, rest one of your opponent's characters with 7,000 base power or less. So if I attack the leader, I'll rest him, then I can rest one of his other characters so that way that if it had a blocker or just something that's going to be like a nuisance, I could rest it so that I can't stop my attacks. And then on my opponent's turn, when this is rested, all of my opponent's characters all lose 1,000 power as well. Kaido, if this character is knocked out, you may return 1 Don from your field to your Don deck instead. So just keep him on the field. Then if on play, if I get rid of 2 Don cards, and my leader is an Animal Kingdom Pirates, this character gains Rush. During the turn, you may rest up one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less. Another one just kind of getting the blockers rested so they can't block. So I get hit with 9. Put in mainly just used it as a blocker. Same thing with him, another blocker I use. Then this also too, if a Don card is returned from a Don deck and your leader is a Kid Pirate type, then you can add up 1 Don from your Don deck and rest it. So basically, if I use that Kaido, put cards in my Don pile, I can get at least one of them back. The Ryuma, mainly for the, if I get knocked out, I could get a couple more cards from my deck to get some cards I needed. And then also the trigger, I can play one of the Thriller Bark Pirate type characters with 4 or less. If I had another one of him, I could just play another one. Mainly I used her because she was a 2K blocker, counter. Same thing with Mr. 9, 2K, 2 of them, so 2K counters. Had her for 2K counter, but also too, if my leader's a Kuja Pirate, I could just play this card as soon as I pull for my life. And then on play, your opponent has 3 or less life cards. Draw 2 cards and trash 2 from your hand. So again, another one just kind of pulling cards from the deck. Her just a blocker, and then also, triggered so I could play another card from my hand if I had one. Of course, I ran 2 of those. I think it was just 2 of her. This one for on play for if it's triggered. And then on my opponent's turn, knock out to one of your add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your life cards, and then take one. Then you take a damage. So basically, if she gets knocked out, I will grab a top card from my deck and then grab a card from my life. See if I can get a trigger to hit. Basically, that's what it's trying to do. This one I use it just to give my leader a 3,000 power boost when getting attacked. Mainly 2K counter. And another one trying to pull in cards from my trash to put on the field. This one was really good. If I had 2 life or less for 1 Don, I could choose one of the opponent's characters to basically not be able to attack me that turn. And then for the trigger, play up to 1 character with 6,000 power or less with a trigger from your hand. And then I used him just basically try to draw more cards and then try to get more cards on the field. Then for the trigger, play one Thriller Bark Pirate type card with a cost 4 or less from your trash rested. So just basically getting more cards out there on the field. And that was the deck that I ended up using. So I think I didn't do too bad for my first tournament. Took in third place, 3-1. And then first booster box, I opened up one piece, ended up getting an SP and a nice cool alt art and a gold Don card. Yeah, I'm excited. The next one, I think the next pre-release event is gonna be in June for the place I went to. I know Wednesdays they have their constructed deck local tournaments. If I have time from work, I'm not working at 12 or something, I'm gonna try to do that. Maybe one of these times I could try to record playing if that's something you guys like watching in between Haley opening up her packs. Yeah, thank you for watching.